Yeti fam, what's up? This is Gen Furukawa. Today, I want to share with you the Something Token. So the Something Token minted out earlier this week. And as of this morning, May the 4th, they had their reveal. So I want to share with you what the project is about, what they promise to deliver, and what my decisions are to invest or not to invest. So at a high level, the Something Token promises access to the Americana website. And the Americana website is they basically buy and sell physical things. So you can see here, this is a Pablo Picasso for $140 million, or an expensive Hans Wegner chair, Kanye West jacket, Pokemon cards. You get the idea. But the thing is, this Something Token would be a chip that connects to these products and allows you to see the provenance and the authenticity of it. So the ownership of the product would be on public record on the blockchain and would be trackable. So this means that you can know that something is in fact authentic. You know who owned it. You know the history of it. You know the previous owners and basically everything else. Whereas right now, you don't have that. So you're buying these high-end collectibles. There is this element of uncertainty or doubt that you're not getting the real thing. The other thing, I don't know how valuable a use case this is or how compelling this is, but they're saying that this, in the same way that people selling on OpenSea get a creator's fee, the same would occur here. So if you are selling your $115,000 Tesla, Tesla would get a portion of this. So maybe that at least makes it more easy as in terms of getting user adoption from the brands themselves. The Something Token announced a $6.9 million seed round funding led by Alexis Ohanian, co-founder of Reddit, OpenSea, Rapper Future. So that in itself is good. That's definitely a positive that they have the funding. Right now, I saw online that they have a team of 13 people, and they're going to use that funding to expand their product and design team, I think. And the founder, James Frey, has been involved in Apple Pay and Google Pay. I think I should check that, but he does have previous experience in this sector of sorts and has executed at a high level. All right, so now let's talk about the NFT part of it, because of course that's how we can take immediate action on this. Is this something that we want to purchase? So today is May 4th. It's about 2:30 right now. Around midnight, I think, earlier this morning or early on May 4th, there was the reveal. So basically everybody knew what the rarity was. And this is what it is from founder James Frey. That basically the breakdown of the rarity. There'd be 7,000 common, 2,000 rare, epic of 690, and legendary 310. So let's see how this actually plays out in the values in the market. Now, here's the biggest thing is actually what is a utility? How does it differ? How do the discounts differ on the Americana marketplace, depending on the rarity that you have? This is still not clear to me. Maybe I still have to do more research in the project to see the utility of the different tokens, but it's not clear. But what is interesting, of course, is that the prices for each rarity are kind of starting to emerge. So this is BlockProbe, a new tool. It's free. I'm on the free tier, but some interesting data here. So you can see basically sales over time. And so this is when the reveal happened. So it's actually a little bit of a downtrend on the way to reveal. And at reveal, as you might imagine, prices disperse. Part of the reason why I wanted to do this research was to show you some of these cool features. BlockProbe has them. And then also NFT nerds here. This is actually where the sales are a little bit more clear, I think, based on the rarity. So here's the black ones, which are kind of like middling tier. So this is 0.4 ETH. This is the common ones are, around 0.2. And the more rare are 0.86. Another interesting thing to look at, is this a nice time to buy, is you'd want to look at the floor strength. How many people are listing their NFT at the floor price? So here, let's look at OpenSea here real quick. Let me refresh the page, and it is 0.179. So how many people are listing at 0.179? We could definitely look at the listings here. Oh, sorry. I guess I should do items and then buy now. Filter from low to high. So that's one way you could do it manually. Price from low to high, and then you can just count them. You can also look at the floor strength here and floor price. So this is NFT in it. So we can see that this is the floor price of the pump to get up here. And then, yeah, probably reveal was right around here at 2,400, 2,300 May 3rd. So the floor price has been dropping. Now, I was going to say the floor strength. How many people are actually listing at the floor price, and how thick is a floor? So if it's a thin floor, very few people are listing at, say, 0.179. Then it could go up. And then how many people are listing at, say, 0.2, 0.25, 0.3? And so we're seeing here that it's 15 in this 0.18 to 0.2, 18, 12. So if we're seeing this, and then we're also seeing, let's see here, I think we can see the average sales, hourly sales here. So 48 in an hour. This is NFT Nerds, 48 in an hour. So maybe like one every minute. You know, my thought is that I would not purchase this because there's just the use case might be a little bit far off, because the marketplace, the Americana marketplace, launches this summer. Who knows, first of all, what kind of traction that has, because it is going to attract a high-end buyer. How will that marketplace take off? I mean, it's always notoriously hard to build a marketplace. In this case, maybe a little bit less so, because it's easier to see the marketplace if you know you want a one-of-one Picasso or a Kanye West jacket or a Tesla. Those things are easier to create the supply, the demand slightly different. So I personally don't need a discount at a store that I'm not going to be shopping at. And also, I don't know how that store is going to take off. So would it even really matter? The other question that I had is, logistically, how does this work? So if we take a look, for example, at one of these, so these are supposed to be embedded. Let's just say that it's a Chanel bag for 1.41 ETH. You take this chip, and so I think it's very similar to what you're seeing on the NFT. A chip like this, it's essentially an RFID tag, and you attach it to the bag, or you attach it to a painting. How does that work? First of all, does it impact the quality of the bag? Do you like kind of slice the bag open, sew it back up? I doubt it. Or this chair, do you kind of like just paste it to the bottom of the chair? I don't know. I imagine that they have this figured out. Those details are not clear to me. But also, who's to say that I can't just take a chair from IKEA, say, or Herman Miller, and then attach the chair? Who's to say that the chip can't move between one that is deemed authentic versus one that is going to be counterfeit or authentic of a lesser brand? That's not clear to me. I'm sure that they have this. Again, it might require more research. So in conclusion, I would not buy Something Token. It was a great opportunity if I had known at the 0.069 price. Of course, in retrospect, I would purchase it, but I probably would buy one or maybe two at that point. Now post reveal, I think that things might dip. It will flatten out. We'll probably settle. Who knows? Maybe at like 0.1 or something. Until there's more news. So they're going to probably start building out their team. They're going to probably start working on or continue building out features on the Americana marketplace, build out the marketplace itself with products. I'm not exactly sure what they're doing, but in that lull between right now where they've built up a fair amount of hype, and then later in, say, Q2, Q3, when they're launching their store, there's going to be some opportunities to buy, and it probably wouldn't be an opportunity that I want to tie up my liquidity in for something that might just flatline or continue to decline. So that's my assessment of Something Token and the Americana marketplace. I love that they are tying together the in real life experience and the value of assessing collectibles and the authenticity and the provenance of them. But it's just not something that's in my wheelhouse or in my world, and not something that I can put money behind. But anyway, I hope that this helped. I think that this is a great project overall, though. I think I would love to see more applications in real life. But again, I wonder also how much we would need to see more NFT and Web3 adoption from high-end collectors who might be wealthier, older people and not really in the crypto space. To be determined. Anyway, if you can, subscribe so I can share more projects, more insights with you. Until next time, take care. Bye.